Okay, talking end time events, biblically speaking, obviously a lot of things going on in the world today that, some people argue are related to end times prophecy from the Bible and different things. But let's start with conversations about what's already been fulfilled. Then we'll jump into things that prophetically are still to come based on what the Bible says. So let's start with that question. What has already happened, biblically speaking, that allows us to consider this could be a part of the end times prophecy?
Well, let's look at what's taken place in the last few decades, and that's a key part of understanding where we are. And the real major point of that is Israel was restored as a nation in 1948, May 14th. And Israel had been dispersed for almost 2,000 years after the judgments that God was putting against Israel for not recognizing the rest of the land. 1948 was a time when Israel was restored as a nation, and Isaiah 66 talks about, has a nation ever been birthed in a night? And in one moment, it became from nothing to a country. And that's exactly what happened in 1948 when the United States and President Truman recognized Israel as a nation, and it was birthed, it was formed at that time. So we have seen that progress now through the last 70 years almost, and it's a key part of what we're seeing and witnessing in terms of what's going on in Israel and the region of today. The conflicts that we've seen with Hamas and Gaza and Hezbollah in southern Lebanon, and the things that are transpiring with Iran have all been prophesied in the Old Testament in different passages that begin to fit together. So we're seeing the formation of what's called Ezekiel 38-39 battles, where the countries come in and try to destroy Israel and take over Israel, and those Old Testament names are converted today to equate to Persia, which is today is Iran. Gog, Magog, part of that coalition of countries that are going to come against Israel, considers the countries of Russia involved, and we see the alliances between Iran and Russia that are taking place. Turkey has been at odds with Israel. That is part of half of that coalition. Then we see countries on the southern side of Israel, Libya and Sudan and Ethiopia, all seem to make this concentric ring around Israel that it's going to eventually turn into that Ezekiel 38-39 battle. What we're seeing, the first part is an attack by Israel against those who had tried to destroy them 2 years ago on October 7th, and attacked the people of the villages outside of the Gaza Strip. Israel retaliated, and now that coalition has tried to destroy Israel. Israel is fighting back and has certainly accomplished a great deal of efforts in the area, in the region.